Caribbean blue, I know. I told them I licked the door handle on it.
The Soul, electric Soul actually has a color, Caribbean.
Is it the same as the Soul, the EV Soul? Oh, same paint color. Hi, Jonathan and Quinn. Just wanted to give you guys a quick view. Thank you, Eric. Sure. Just a quick view of from overhead. Thanks for the hearts. Just a quick view from overhead. We're going to go ahead and find Tucson to jump into. Go take a little drive. Just a quick preview of the day. If you're not yet following High Mileage on Snapchat, Periscope, Twitter, Instagram, definitely give me a follow here on Periscope so that you can see when we go live through the day.
But definitely on the higher end.
All right, here it is. We licked the door handle. This color is called Ruby Wine. This is a 2016 Hyundai Tucson with a 1.6 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. This is the limited trim, so I think we're looking at heated and cooled seats here, reclining back seats, the big wheels, and actually these 19s I was just told go across the mix, not just on the limited. They've tried to bring it. Ooh, just looking at it like right up here at this angle, you can't really tell on Periscope, but like in person, that's cool. This really kind of. I love the Hyundai Elantra, and this really looks like an evolved Hyundai Elantra taillight. And the beltline is super, super high here, like on the Kia Sportage, the recent Kia Sportage that I was just absolutely in love with. So really high and tight design in the back with those Elantra tail lamps that I absolutely love. Kind of reimagined just a little bit for this car. This color is called Ruby Wine, but since we're going to be in the Ruby Wine car, let me show you some other colors. And these cars actually aren't out just yet. We've got special access to future cars, so here we are. These will be in showrooms hopefully end of the month. So very cool chance to jump into a car that is not out yet, maybe something you haven't seen before, and we'll take you for a drive. I can't actually give drive impressions as far as dynamics and handling go, but I can definitely walk us through the feature set, walk us through a little bit of competitive context. This is called Sedona Orange, and that is just an awesome color. Unfortunately, all of the orange ones were taken, so we're going to be in a Ruby Wine example. This is called, it's something sand. I forgot the name of it, I'm sorry, but kind of a richer brown color. It's nice. It's not beige, it's brown. That's cool. Just taking a look at the new 2016 Hyundai Tucson. Not out yet. Cannot go to a dealer and buy this car yet. But you are here on Periscope, so we're giving you some exclusive access here. Yeah, these guys are waving. They're so excited to get on the road. This color is called Caribbean Blue. I want to back up here so you can see this. This, if you're a KTM car enthusiast, you're a Korean car enthusiast, this is actually the same color that's on the Soul EV. So it's Caribbean Blue. Very eye-catching, especially considering the form factor. When you see something, that looks like this in a bright color, it definitely catches your attention. So cool, and cool color set here. Neat color palette. Hopefully they'll make enough of those blue ones. Hopefully that'll catch on. I think color in automotive is really important. Anytime we can make people excited to drive a car again, through color, that's a very significant development. But we'll take you through this 2016 Hyundai Tucson all day on Snapchat, Periscope, Instagram, and Twitter. Thanks for being here. We will see you soon.
One is to deliver a full dynamic design. Number two is improve efficiency. Now, when you look at the most important purchase reason, fuel economy comes up to the top. Also, we wanted to improve driver confidence, driving dynamics. The third objective is we want to improve safety and also introduce advanced technology. Now, the competitors, the primary competitive set is Honda CR-V, Toyota RAV4, Nissan Rogue, Ford Escape, Mazda CX-5, and Jeep Cherokee. Now, usually we do a focus group, and on this focus group, we usually have 3 or 4 competitors. But in this focus group, we focused on the CUV marketplace. And we showed them designs, the front, the side, the rear, and we gave them different words to kind of position where the product should be. And out of 11 competitors, what they positioned Tucson is, they positioned it as modern, sporty, stylish. Far to the left, very sporty, very striking. That's very Now, some of our competitors are in this ordinary, basic type area. So one of another plus for this focus group is out of 11 competitors, based off exterior design and pricing, Tucson was #1 in that focus group. Now let's talk about the design for Tucson. Now the design was born in the European design studio. And what they did is they wanted to make a slightly more upright windscreen, so that way the hood is more powerful, more bold. Also, there's a rake to the wheel arches to kind of be like an animal ready to pounce on its prey. Now the interior, it was designed at the Irvine Design Studio in California. So I'll talk about that pretty soon. Now, when you look at the front end, it's very bold. It has a hexagon-shaped front grille, which is Hyundai's signature grille. It has twin projector LED headlights, and it has LED daytime running lights. Also, panoramic sunroof is also available. From the profile, you can see it has a distinctive silhouette. It has sleek but functional roof rails, and it has high contrast surfacing on the side profile. Aggressive wheel arches, and available 19-inch alloy wheels. And we just don't put those 19-inch wheels on the top of the line model. You're going to see that we packaged it down even lower. From the rear, it has a rear spoiler that not only looks good, but it's also very aerodynamic, and I'll talk about that as well. It has LED taillights, a wide sporty bumper, and twin-tip dual exhaust. Now, as mentioned, the interior design was done at our Irvine Design Studio in California. And what inspired them is Aero Sarandon's design of Terminal 5 in JFK. And what he tried to do is he tried to capture the wing of flight. And you can kind of see with this design of JFK that Terminal 5 that it kind of looks like wings. And so when you get inside the vehicle, you can kind of see that in the dash and the console. Also, the designers, what they wanted to do is design the interior so it looks much larger. Now, inside the vehicle, that's where you're going to be surprised. There's a lot of premium touches. Back there, we have our premium leather-wrapped steering wheel. Now, the steering wheel we use every single day. If you haven't had the opportunity, we purchased a steering wheel from Honda CR-V and Toyota RAV4, and just feel the difference and on how premium, how high quality our steering wheel is related to the competition. Also, there's harmony throughout the interior. There's chrome accents on the vents, the air conditioning controls, as well as the audio controls. There's metallic accents that match the console, the steering wheel, and the power window switches. Also, in the cluster, there's a 4.2-inch color screen to provide daily information. Also, there's surprising features, like ventilated seats. It's supposed to be over 80 degrees today. Go ahead and test out those ventilated seats, and you may be surprised that it's on a vehicle in this class, because it is. It's the only vehicle in the class that have ventilated front seats. Now, from a size standpoint, we wanted to make Tucson larger. It stretches 3 inches in length. We increased the wheelbase 1.2 inches. We increased the width 1.1 inches. And what we're able to do is provide even more passenger cargo volume, but we also improved cargo volume by 5 cubic feet. Now, we made some structural improvements to improve driver confidence. And we do that by improving body rigidity. We also improve ride handling and NVH, that's noise, vibration, and harshness, and crash worthiness. So let's talk about those. Now, the suspension has been re-engineered. On that front suspension, it now has 4 bushings, and also it has a hydraulic rebound spring stopper. And what that is on harsh roads, what it'll do is it'll minimize the shock and improve ride quality. Also, on the front and the rear, you're going to have a hollow stabilizer bar. Usually, those stabilizer bars are very solid. But what we did is to reduce weight, we made it hollow, and there's no detriment by using a hollow stabilizer bar. On the rear suspension, we went from a single lower arm to a dual lower arm on front-wheel drive models, and that improves stability. Now, over 50% of the body is advanced high-strength steel, compared to only 18% of the outgoing Tucson. And what that helps us do is improve rigidity 48%. And when you improve rigidity, what that does is it allows the engineers to tune the ride and the handling for that optimal balance. Also, we have more body rigidity than the Tiguan. Now, as you can see from this chart, it has a lot of sound dampening materials. It has it on the dash, it has it on the fenders, and it has it on the underbody. And what that does is it allows for a very quiet interior. Now, when we were in Korea, we were shown a table. We were shown a table that had targets on different NVH categories. And it had some comparisons to Honda CR-V. So after our trip to Korea, what we did is we arranged to have 3 competitors, the key 3 competitors, Honda CR-V, Toyota RAV4, and Ford Escape. And we had a test, an NVH test that was instrumented. It's not subjective, it's a computer that can identify the different noise levels. And what we found is that we're quieter from wind noise, road noise, as well as idle noise than all 3 of those competitors. So when we finally got the results from the engineers here in the United States, I kind of tapped myself on the shoulder. It's like, good job, Brent. So that way we can show you guys that we made a significant improvements to the NVH of this vehicle. Also, one innovation that we did is usually you have this single member and you have the wheelhouse, but for Tucson, in the rear suspension, we integrated that. And what that does is that improves the rigidity and that improves NVH as well. Now, one of our targets for this vehicle is to be IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus, as well as get 5-star on NHTSA Crash Test Force. And some of the ways we do that was we straighten the A-pillar, we applied hot stamping, and what hot stamping does is it takes steel, put extreme temperatures to it, and forms it to advanced high-strength steel to protect the occupants. Also, the C and D pillars were strengthened to be more resistant to torsional forces. Now, remember I said in the very beginning, fuel efficiency is very important for this buyer. And for aerodynamics, to improve aerodynamics, that also contributes to better fuel economy. So we improved aerodynamics from 0.35 to 0.33 coefficient of drag. And we did that by adding a lip to the front of the bumper. We curved the A-pillar, and also on the rear spoiler, you can see this plastic area as well, and that improves aerodynamics. And underneath the body, there's an underbody cover to improve aerodynamics and also NVH. Now, there are 2 engines that power the Tucson. One is a 2-liter GDI engine, and that delivers 164 horsepower and 151 pounds-feet of torque. Now, we did offer this for 2015, so that has been re-engineered to deliver 1 mpg improvement over the outgoing Tucson. But that is going to be our standard engine. Our volume engine is going to be a 1.6 turbo engine. And that delivers 175 horsepower and 195 pounds-feet of torque. Now, compared to the outgoing 2.4-liter engine, it improves fuel economy, combined fuel economy, 5 mpgs. So whenever you redesign a vehicle, to get even 1 or 2 mpg improvement is significant, because it's very tough because we're making the vehicle safer and so forth. But to get a 5 mpg improvement is a great achievement. Also, it can get 33 miles on the highway. So we know with this 1.6 turbo, it delivers better fuel efficiency than the outgoing 2.4. But it also provides greater power. Look at that chart. At that chart, you can get to 195 pounds-feet of torque at 1,500 RPM. Significantly better than the outgoing 2.4-liter engine. So it's more powerful, and it's more fuel efficient. It's a great engine, and you'll experience that today. Now, we're the only vehicle in the segment, Tucson is the only vehicle in the segment to have a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission. Now, a dual-clutch transmission, it takes the benefit of a manual transmission with fuel savings, but also gets the comfort of an automatic transmission. You don't have to do anything. But those combination, and you have that direct connection for efficiency. And it's an optimal balance between performance and fuel efficiency. When you drive today, there is no torque converter in this dual clutch transmission. So the shifts are going to be very fast. And also, another benefit of the dual clutch transmission is it's more fun to drive than some of our competitors. I don't know if you've driven a CVT, but the CVT is kind of unnatural. You don't hear any shifts and so forth, but with this, it's going to be fun to drive. So we're going to have all-wheel drive available. It's very similar to the Santa Fe Sport version. It's developed by Magna. And it's going to have active cornering control. And what that does is that during a turn, it'll send torque to the rear wheels to keep you on track. And it'll apply brakes to the inner rear wheel to keep you on pace. One thing that you won't experience here because there's not many hills, but we do have hill start assist and downhill brake control. Now remember we did that test with NVH and we had competitors, so our engineers did another test on stopping distance. And as you can see, going from 60 miles per hour to 0, we had the shortest stopping distance compared to CRV, RAV4, and Escape. So that's another area of safety that we can deliver to the consumer. Now, when you're driving today, I do want you to use this feature. It's drive modes. There's 3 different drive modes. You have an eco, you have a normal, and a sport. And it controls not only the engine, it controls the transmission, but it also controls the steering. So, for example, the sport will provide greater G feeling than, let's say, the eco or the normal. And on the transmission, on a sport model, it'll downshift much quicker. But one thing to remember, with Tucson, with these CUVs, there's a wide variety of buyers, and people want something different. Some want fuel efficiency, and that's where eco may be valuable. Some want a sporty feeling, maybe a steering wheel that has a little more effort in the sport model. And some that just want just the normal feeling on local commutes. So go ahead and test out the different drive modes, and you can experience the different attributes. So as you can see, with this Tucson, it provides a dynamic, bold design. We improve driver confidence. Also, we provide safety in that it's projected to get IIHS top safety pick, 5-star, as well as the shortest braking distance among its key competitors. Now I'm going to welcome Abraham Torres. He's going to go over some of the features.
Thank you, Brendan. Good morning, everyone. Welcome. We're that much closer to riding the Tucson. But before we do that, I'd like to take you through some of the features that you'll see today. Let's start off with the exterior lighting elements. So we're very happy to have LED headlights. Typically, you see these in more upper-scale vehicles. Gives a Hyundai at night, especially road visibility. And I don't even have to mention this, but the striking design of these 19-inch wheels really give the Tucson that sportiness and that humph that you can see, that you will see and experience. Of course, we also have door handle approach LEDs. Now this is shared across the entire Hyundai CUV lineup, and it's a nice little touch, kind of like the Tucson welcoming you as you approach it. Let's talk about the full-length panoramic roof. It is not new to the Tucson, but it is longer and it is wider, and it does stretch all the way to the back of that second row. One of the cool things is that everyone will be able to experience a very nice view from that second row seat. So today, when you are out on the road, open it up. I know it'll be hot. Let some daylight in. If you're daring enough, let a little air in because it does open up. It's pretty neat, as you can see from the picture. But if you find yourself getting a little bit hot, you can go ahead and close that cover up. As you can see, it does maintain all the sun out of that cabin if that's what you desire. Now, we listened to our current Tucson owners. And what we did, as Brandon mentioned, is we increased cargo capacity an additional 5.3 cubic feet of space. We do have a station set back there that'll show you just what that means if you have any curiosity. One of the things that it does mean for Tucson is that it now has more cargo capacity than some mid-luxury SUVs in the market. As you can see above, Infiniti QX70, the Porsche Cayenne, and the BMW X5. Tucson also offers an innovative dual-level floor. This is not only convenient, it's a great feature to have. It offers users an additional 2 inches of vertical clearance when they need it the most. We all know someone that went to Best Buy, bought a 50-inch television set, rushed it to the back of the car, only to realize it almost fit. It's a horrible feeling, right? I mean, I don't know, I've been told. But the dual-level floor will definitely come in handy in situations like that. During today's drive, go ahead and remove it, reinsert it, try it with one hand, see how easy that is. We also have a hands-free smart liftgate. Super convenient, very easy to use. With the key fob in your pocket, as you approach the rear liftgate within 3 feet, that liftgate will open up. No need to balance on one foot, we're not all acrobats, and no need to do any other tricks. That's pretty much it. So try that out too. It also includes a height programmable setting by pressing the button on the tailgate. So this comes in handy when you have low clearance ceilings or individuals that prefer just a shorter setting. Now Tucson offers advanced safety features using something called sensor fusion. In the example of automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection, Hyundai First, we have a front view camera mounted in front of the rear view mirror, and we have a radar sensor on the front bumper. Both of these work together to detect a potential collision. If one is detected, the driver will not only receive an audible warning, but also something on the cluster display. If he does not maneuver to avoid that collision, the vehicle is prepared to apply emergency braking, bringing it up to a complete stop. This is a testament to Hyundai's commitment to safety. That same front view camera allows us to offer a secondary advanced safety feature, and that is lane departure warning. So this feature monitors the marks on the road and ensures that the driver stays within his lane, not only enhancing safety for the passengers of the vehicle, but also for everyone around him. And I think we all can appreciate that. The rear view camera here is now standard on Tucson. It's available on all the trims. No need to cherry pick or make any hard decisions here. Additional safety features include blind spot detection. We do this a little bit differently than some of our competitors, which are camera-based. We do this with a rear sensor on the back bumper, and this sensor is able to detect objects further back, allowing us to offer a secondary feature called lane change assist. And this is how both will work. So blind spot detection works with when a vehicle is located in the Tucson's blind spot area. You will notice that the side mirrors will have an indicator that remains lit. When a vehicle is fast approaching on the adjacent lane and the Tucson driver intends to merge onto that lane, lane change assist will provide an audible warning, and in addition to that, the side mirror indicators will flash. So a great little convenience, a lot of safety there. Rear cross traffic alert is great when you're backing out. It notifies the driver of the direction a vehicle is approaching the Tucson from behind. And I will show you a little bit later an image of how that is displayed on the rear view camera. Moving into the interior, we have a lot of Tucson firsts, namely here a segment first ventilated front seats. It will be a hot day today. I expect you all to try this feature. It'll keep you cool. It'll be awesome for you to try. We also have heated front seats and a Tucson first rear seat. Rear heated seats. Don't recommend trying that, but if you're a daredevil, go for it. It'll keep you warm. Very happy to have a 10-way power driver seat here with lumbar support and an 8-way power passenger seat. This is new for Tucson and mainly for your passengers' convenience. You know, they should get to enjoy the same thing that the driver does, right? We have an innovative or a new improvement to the rear seat adjustable recline lever. Anyone that sits on the second row today, go ahead and experience it. It's now positioned on the side of the seat, and you're able to reach it very easily. It is no longer on the top of the seat, and you don't have to pull over, get out, readjust the seat, and then get back on the road. So give that a shot. We also have a premium driver console side panel, mainly for driver comfort. Test that out, let us know how that feels. The premium instrument panel is truly amazing. It does have real stitching from one end to the other. The color LCD cluster display now includes tire pressure indicator for each individual tire, and we have rear air conditioning vents, including front and rear LED map lights. But if you haven't had a chance to do so, we have a station set back there so that you can experience the truly premium feel of the leather-wrapped steering wheel and shift knob. Not only that, but I hope that you can appreciate some of the ergonomics compared to the CR-V and the RAV4. As I was talking to you earlier, I mentioned that the rear cross-traffic alert shows the driver position from where a side vehicle is approaching. And you can see that in this image on the top left. The premium audio system now comes with an 8-inch color touchscreen display, and this includes navigation. And some of the enhancements to this unit are a split audio navigation screen. Great for multitaskers, but they can also be brought up into a single screen if that's what the driver decides to do. Additional enhancements include Pandora, Siri Eyes Free, and Yelp integration. And of course, we can't miss out on the next generation BlueLink, which offers a lot of remote start and remote service capability, not only through the web, your smartphone, but now also through smartwatch. And Miles will be happy to give you a demo of that. Go ahead and give that a try. It works pretty great. Because not only are you able to remote start your car, you're able to set the cabin temperature remotely as well. We have an improved SiriusXM experience that delivers TravelLink, which has additional infotainment features. Not only that, now you're able to rewind a song that has been playing. In addition to that, we have Tune Start. So this allows you to play the song from the beginning every time that you tune to a different SiriusXM channel. You know, because a lot of times we change the station and we have like 10 seconds of the song that we like. This allows you to rewind it and play from the beginning. I was talking to you about BlueLink. The way that you read this chart is, on the left we have January through May of 2015. On the right, we have full 2014 years worth of usage data. And what I'd like to draw your attention to is the remote vehicle starts. 4.6 million vehicle remote starts in the first 5 months of 2015. That's over 87% of all the remote starts done in 2014. So by far one of the most popular features among billing subscribers. Not only that, but over 90,000 emergency assistance calls. These are not only individuals that were in an accident and needed help, these are individuals that happen to be passing by a situation where someone else may have needed help. So a great feature to have, great customer service, and great safety enhancement. Now with Tucson, we needed to realign our naming strategy to have better synergy with the Hyundai lineup. So what we did is, our old 2015 GLS trim has now become SE, continues to be the well-equipped base. Our old SE is now Eco, delivering fuel efficiency and a new 1.6-liter turbo engine. And we have a brand new Sport, which offers the 19-inch wheels at a lower price point, which is really exciting. And of course, our limited trim continues to offer a lot of the premium safety features and premium touches. What we can take away from this slide is that the SE trim is well equipped. Everything in blue denotes a new feature for model year 16, and I'd just like to highlight a couple. For example, Yes Essentials is now standard on our beige interiors. We have a Yes Essentials station back there. Really cool to see just how this technology works on cloth seats. Also, the popular equipment comes with power driver seat, the one lumbar support that I was talking to you about earlier, and the LED daytime running lights. One thing to mention here is that all of our all-wheel drive models have the windshield wiper de-icer, which doesn't help much in California, but it helps a lot in Minneapolis. The Eco introduces a brand new engine, but it also introduces chrome-tip dual exhaust. The Sport gives us the 19-inch wheels, the hands-free smart liftgate, and the blind spot detection with rear cross-traffic alert. And of course, our Limited really sprinkles a lot of premium touches that are standard. For example, here we have the LED headlights, and we have the power passenger seat. And to really wrap it up, we have the ultimate package that brings all of the advanced features that you saw, like lane departure warning and automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection. All of this can be nicely wrapped up in 6 brand new colors and 2 carryover colors. We have a great ruby wine, beautiful Sedona sunset, and a striking Caribbean blue. We'd really like to hear what you think about these colors. We also continue to offer the gray and the beige and the black interior. Note here that leather is offered in black and beige only. And pricing for Tucson starts at $22,700 with the SE trim, which includes a 2.0-liter engine. Eco starts at $24,150, and this introduces a brand new engine. And of course, it tops off at early 30s to mid 30s with the Limited and the Limited Ultimate. The takeaway from this pricing line is that the Tucson SE is priced lower than competitors, yet offers an additional $700 in value. Notice the feature list on the left. We have a lot of standard features that our competitors simply don't offer. Not only that, we are still backed up by America's best warranty. Similar story for Tucson Sport, where we have nearly $2,000 in additional value. Notice again the list, a lot of standard features not available in competitive trims. And an even better story for Tucson Limited, offering over $3,500 in value compared to CRV. And similar situation with the feature list. Now before we leave, I know that we're all anxious to get out there and try it out. But before we leave, I'd like to leave you with a few key takeaways here. 2016 Tucson offers premium design. It is bold, it is striking, and it does have premium materials throughout. It inspires driver confidence. We've heard from Brandon how there's numerous improvements in terms of quality, handling, noise reduction in the cabin, body rigidity that has now increased over the outgoing Tucson, and a brand new efficient engine. Tucson delivers advanced safety. Hyundai first, automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection, blind spot detection, lane departure warning. It really has it all. But not only that, Tucson is functional, practical. It gives us thoughtful features. Here we have the hands-free smart power liftgate, the really cool innovative dual-level cargo floor, and the ventilated front seats that you all will try out today. So, with that said, that's what I have for you today.
Thank you, Abraham.
Turn it over to Jim.
So this is Abe's first presentation in front of a group like this. So let's give him a big round of applause. I thought he did great. So you probably heard of our NFL sponsorship. So we're going to do our Q&A NFL news conference style. Hey, I forgot to mention hashtag New Tucson. Okay? Hashtag New Tucson. So we'll take some questions and then we'll go out and I'll have a couple final words. But then
this is great.
So,
Any questions from Periscope? Any questions from Periscope?
We can drive a lot faster. A lot of questions. Yes, sir.
For Bob, you said earlier that you don't have a truck. You said it like there was a yet. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Yeah.
Pardon me. Hey, good morning.
Good. Are you videoing the room or what?
Oh, Periscope.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep. Okay, so you click start broadcast and then you just start streaming and you wait for people to come in. So we've got one guest in here, but I don't know exactly who. I think
so it's
Periscope's
like a live
been,
video
yep,
thing?
it's a live video. So we've got Pascal. Good morning, Pascal. How are you? Welcome to Minneapolis, Georgia Dog. Glad you're here. We are in Minneapolis, driving the new 2016 Hyundai Tucson in just a few minutes, taking a look at some of the displays that Hyundai has for us, taking a look at a couple of the cool signs and facts and actual engineering displays right before we jump in the car. So if you guys follow High Mileage on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Periscope, we'll jump inside the new Tucson. We'll take a little test drive in just a few minutes. But actually, I'm going to jump in here to this Yes Essentials fabric. This is cool.
You don't see like a green blob, a mold. You don't see anything furry on there, which just goes to show you it doesn't. You know, if you think of bread mold, right, very visible. You don't have to have a nasty visible stain to have the odor being generated off the things that you're left.
So Yes Essentials is essentially fabric that doesn't get grody. It's like growed-proof fabric. So just taking a look at some of the detail elements of the new Tucson here. There's a pedestrian safety hood. Just taking a look at like some of the lighter weight parts here. Antonio Marquez, how are you? Good morning. Glad you're here. We're about to jump into the new Hyundai Tucson. This display shows, Antonio, where are you from and what do you drive? This display shows what the extra 5 cubic feet in the new Tucson can actually pack in. It says it could be a laundry basket, it could be a milk crate, it could be a duffel bag. I guess every cubic foot counts. This is a really cool display. So we're going to be jumping into the Tucson in just a little bit. Okay, cool. That's cool. What kind of vehicles are you looking at? Car Questions Answered and is the high mileage Periscope. Canada, welcome. I'm from Texas, but we're in Minnesota today driving the new Tucson. Car Questions Answered is the high mileage new vehicle analysis channel. So when people have questions about cars, they can join me here on Periscope and we'll answer car questions as best we can. This is Blue Link. It's a smartwatch app that you can actually control your vehicle from your watch. Of course, over your smartphone as well. But yep, this is the new Tucson. Oh, you're looking for a new Tucson. Well, that's cool. That's exciting. Well, the new 2016 Tucson, I won't be able to give drive impressions today. I won't be able to tell you how it handles, but I'll be able to tour you through what it has and what makes it different. And I should be able to do some competitive analysis for you and put it into context of some of the competition. It's a strong competition segment. There are a lot of really great vehicles in the segment. So we'll see what the new 2016 Tucson has to offer. If you have any specific questions, feel free to ask. It's amazing because this guy, Brandon, is actually one of the people who is responsible for putting together and packaging the new Tucson. And so we'll be able to get answers from him about new components and features and anything interesting that you've got. So these displays just show you how much more confident the Hyundai steering wheel is, I guess, than they're comparing the grains of leather. So we've got the Toyota RAV4 steering wheel. This is the new Tucson. And then this is the Honda CR-V. It says, feel the difference. For me, it's about the thickness of the rim. Like, that's what I care about. The stitching on the Tucson feels a lot finer than the Toyota, too. I like the Toyota's thumb recess. The Hyundai's rim is a lot thicker, though. And then it's unfortunate that they don't have the pads mounted, because I think that's the entire experience. But yeah, the Honda wheel just seems a little bit thin. Okay, a lot thin. So, and every good driver loves a thick rim steering wheel. This is a display talking about the types of steel that they use in the new Tucson. So what you look at is that in very key areas they'll use a high strength steel that is that is strategically used in certain places. It's more expensive to produce. It's a little more difficult to construct, but if you use it in the right places for reinforcement, you can use less of it to get the same kind of crash resistance, and that saves weight. It increases your fuel economy. It makes sure that the car is able to protect you in an orchestrated way. So very, very cool display here. Eager to show you guys a little more of the new Tucson. Antonio, please follow through the day. Today and tomorrow we'll be looking at the new Tucson, and I just drove the new Hyundai Sonata hybrid and plug-in hybrid. So if you have specific questions about Sonata, I can definitely help to answer some of those too. Follow High Mileage on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, YouTube, and Periscope. We're going to get started with the presentation here pretty soon, but if you have any specific questions, definitely send them my way, or let me know if, what's on your mind, and we'll get them answered through the drive today. It should be a fun drive. We're in Minnesota right now. And hey, Antonio, how's the video quality? I don't know how the video streaming quality is right now. Any feedback? It's very good. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. I was worried because yesterday it really wasn't great. Very cool. Well, it's definitely good to meet you. I'm going to go ahead and give you a follow. Cheers from Minnesota. I'm going to take my seat here so that I can learn as much as I can, and then when you have questions, I'll be able to answer them. I won't be able to answer specific driving impressions until later, but yeah, we'll definitely get into the car. We'll experiment with BlueLink a little bit. Yeah, no, thank you for being here. So glad you're here. I'm High Mileage. We will see you very soon. Okay, they were telling me my video is blurry. That's some pretty good. All right.
Who's the guy who knows about the watch app?
Miles.
Okay.
Yeah, Miles has the BlueLink smartwatch. It's pretty crazy. You could talk to your wrist and say, BlueLink, start my car. And it'll do it.
I'm still not used to people having smartwatches.
I don't know. Honestly, I have an LG smartwatch. I hope my friend is not watching because he sent it to me as a Christmas birthday present. He works at Google, and everybody there apparently has an iPhone, so they didn't have any use for it. So he sent it to me as a present, and I wore it. And maybe my wrist is bony or something. I wish I could take a fat from everywhere else and put it there, because it hurts me to wear it.
Yeah.
And all I've ever done is just nick the paint on my car. Like, it's so not useful. I just don't use smartwatches. But for the tech savvy, you don't even have to pull out your smartphone, because that's old hat. You don't even have to pull out your smartphone to start the new Tucson. You can just speak to your wrists from a smartwatch and start it up. There's a lot of things you can do through BlueLink. We're in a 2016 Hyundai Tucson. Thanks for... it's just a photo spot. Yeah, and I'm so down to take a photo spot. Whenever you... This is a drawbridge, eh? That's cool.
Yeah, this is crossing into Wisconsin right now.
Oh, this is crossing into Wisconsin. Okay, guys, here we go. This is us. We're... Oh, cool. Nice. You're going to turn right. Yep. Yankee Candle joined us on Paris. I wonder if that's the official Yankee Candle. I don't think so, but that's cool. Hi, Yankee Candle. Are you the real Yankee Candle? Or are you the just their biggest super fan who got there first? Wow, we're going to be on this for 19 miles. So enjoy this drive. This looks like we're right along... Is it a river? We're just going to be a 20-mile drive on the river?
Well, a lot of it's going to be on the river.
I heard that there's a little extracurricular activity where we can do a little bit of water fording. Have you seen that?
I have not heard that.
Oh, I've seen evidence.
Oh, well. Oh, yeah, there might be a puddle.
Is there
It's the last
a puddle?
wave, do you care?
There might be a puddle.
Okay. Well, that's cool. I just don't know if it's off the route or whatever, because I want a shot at this...
It's on the route.
Oh, it is? Okay, good.
Unless it's been evaporated by now.
Oh, well, we need to truck in some water, because I want that gift card. I don't even remember what it's for.
Front-wheel drive one. This will be fun.
I was just going to ask a visceral question about brake pedal feel, but we can't answer that. We cannot
I'm
answer
not
that.
trying to get any forward collision thing warned.
Yes.
That'd be ideal.
Oh, cool. Wildlife viewing area. So they departing? Yeah, they're gonna... That's cool.
And we're going to go to a garage sale, apparently.
Drew Perry. Oh, we can go to the garage sale. We can go... How much can you do with 5 extra cubic feet? Well, we stopped at this garage sale, and we found out. This is 5 extra cubic feet from the outgoing model, is that correct?
Yeah, 5.3.
5.3. Every point matters, apparently. Hi, Jonathan. Hi, everybody. Glad you guys are here. This is beautiful. We're on these gorgeous back roads here from Minneapolis to Wisconsin. Nando, hello. How's the video quality, Nando? Are we okay? You're sitting in a 2016 Hyundai Tucson. You can't buy this car yet. But we are taking it for a drive. We can't tell you how it drives, but we can tour you through everything that's in it. Hey Jonathan, how's the video quality? So Periscope is like Robot Chicken in real life. It's just, you just sit there in this app and just page through stuff. I hope you can see how cool this drive is. It's so green. How's it feel back there? Are you comfortable? Do you need some water?
I've been in the back seat of Tucson for the entire week, man.
Oh, okay. So you guys always have your diligent notepad writing down everything that we... What's up, Sean? Thanks for coming. Beatport, music editor. That's cool. You a car guy, Sean? Steven, Ross. We're in a 2016 Hyundai Tucson. Does this have Android Auto in it? Not yet. Okay, but it will. Okay, hey, thanks for the hearts. Appreciate the hearts, guys. Zach is our skilled driver today. I'm periscoping from the side seat. You should never periscope and drive. We are in Minnesota. Are we still in Minnesota? Or are we in Wisconsin? Okay, and at mile 27, you're going to turn left at the light. So apparently this just dead ends. There's no more freeway. Where are you guys from and what do you drive? Where are you from, Sean? What do you drive? Oops, did I lose my connection? Thanks for the hearts. Appreciate the hearts. Oops, I don't know. Let some light in. A very glassy cabin. Pretty thick D-pillar there. Can't see anything without even writing it down. Oh my god. Cheesesteak. What's going on, Cheesesteak? Glad you're here. We're in the new 2016 Hyundai Tucson. Not quite at dealers just yet. Hopefully by the end of the month. So you guys are getting a future car first drive. Can't discuss exactly how it drives on the road. We can talk about some of the features. This is the premium, so do I have ventilated seats? Oh, I do have ventilated seats. That's the number one question I get from people in Texas is, what, like, you tell them it has heated seats and they're like, oh, they don't care. But they're like, well, what about air-conditioned seats? They need to have those. You say, well, they exist. They're like, really? There's just no proliferation, you know. Like, air-conditioned seats are not, or ventilated seats are just, like, so rare. It's going to be a good product differentiator in Texas. That's why when they asked that question during the press conference, how are the Texans going to do this year? They should have said they're going to do really well with the cooled seats. That's what they should have said. I'm going to flip the camera here so you can see. We have our friend John from Hyundai back there. Little Periscope. Zach is driving diligently right now. We are headed towards the driver change point. Eventually I will take the wheel. But until then, if you guys have any questions, observations, musings, send them our way. It was interesting because earlier I actually had somebody in Canada who said, hey, I'm looking at buying a Tucson, like in Paris. It was funny because we had this big conversation last night about like how social is not about just like the sale and how you don't want to tie social to like direct sales. You don't want to like show that social is driving sales because then people are going to use that as a benchmark. It's about the halo effect. It's about and then it's hysterical because that just happened. This guy's like, I think I want to buy a Tucson. Can I follow you for the rest of the day? So that was cool. He's choosing between Tucson and Sonata. So. Moped, what's going on? Thanks for being here. Hi, Guido. Hi, Mark. Hi, CSK. Glad you guys are here. Unicorn Freckles. Hello, where are you from? What do you drive? Glad you guys are here. We're in a 2016 Hyundai Tucson. We'll get out in a little bit and take some exterior shots. If you're not yet following High Mileage on Snapchat, Instagram, YouTube, or Twitter, you can add High Mileage on there. Thanks for the hearts. Appreciate the hearts. Thank you. Thanks for that, Hannah. Yeah, you can see there. So where are we? We're in, is there a where am I button? Yeah. Somewhere outside of
Hastings
Minneapolis.
and Prescott.
Yeah. Yes, Hastings and Prescott. Hey Jonathan, welcome back. Glad you're here. If you have any questions about the 2016 Tucson, let us know. Well, we can answer anything except for how it drives. Haben Hubler, welcome. We are trying to find ourselves on this map here. Just outside of Minneapolis, heading towards Wisconsin. Video is Blar. Got it. Let me see what I can do. I'm going to go ahead and restart the broadcast. Appreciate you guys being here. If you need to take this, it's all good. If you feel like taking it, it's all good.
I don't want to take it, so.
Okay, no problem. Hey everybody, just wrapping up the first drive of the 2016 Tucson. Thanks for the hearts, Kyle. Appreciate you being here. Hey Jonathan, hey Kyle, hey Steve, hey Matt, hello to everybody in here. Just wanted to let you guys know that if you have any final questions for me, please let me know while I'm here with the vehicle. Otherwise, you can read my first drive impressions when the embargo is lifted. That's next Monday at 12:01 Eastern, or this upcoming Monday rather, 12:01 Eastern. But for now, I can still talk about everything not related to how it actually physically drives. So content, interior, exterior, cargo. It's beautiful, shaded LED lights. How's the engine bay look? Good question. We can find out, Kyle. I am so glad that you asked that. Good to see you in here, buddy. These are all the 1.6 turbo, I believe. Except for this one. I think this one's actually the 2-liter. This, I think, is the 2-liter. Let's jump up here. This is, I think, the 2-liter GDI non-turbo. Yep. Hi, Brian. How are you? So it's a gasoline direct injection, but the premium engine here is the 1.6-liter turbo. These are the base wheels. In case you guys missed out, I'll walk over to 1.6 turbo over here. Did you guys? Well, yeah, it's the high pressure GDI fuel system in there. You can't hear that when you actually get into the car, so don't worry about it. But yeah, here's the car that I was driving earlier. So 1.6 turbo, and if you want, we can jog in there and pop the hood. Well, maybe not. It looks like they're gonna drive it somewhere. This is the Caribbean Blue car. Yeah, the wheels are awesome. They look great. They look awesome. Can I pop the hood on that one? Okay, cool. They are awesome. Thank you. So the one over there, the black car, is the 2-liter, correct? And this is the 1.6T. Okay, perfect, cool. All right. Ooh. Well, we took this one off-road a little, so. Oh, it's a little warm? Thanks, I'll shut it for you, thank you.
That's not too mine. I should have grabbed it by that, which is the whole purpose of it.
Oh, thank you. So yeah, this is the turbo gasoline direct injection. How's the video quality, guys? Yep, turbo's in the back, good eye. Here's your turbo. Can I get some hearts for the turbo? Awesome, thanks for the hearts. Hi Brad, Lusha Creek. Where's Lusha Creek? Where are you from? Where do you drive? We're here with the brand new 2016 Hyundai Tucson. Can't buy this car just yet. They should be shipping just this week. They're not normally this dirty. We just took this thing off-roading, just cleaned it up from the outside, but not from the engine bay. Kyle, hope you understood that, or enjoyed that rather. I'm gonna go ahead and shut this here so I can show you the outside. Ready? Ready, ready, ready? Okay, cool. So, 2016 Hyundai Tucson, delivered to dealers very soon. If you guys have any other outstanding questions for me, I'd be more than happy to answer them for you, as long as they don't relate to how it drives. Drive impressions are embargoed until Monday, but as soon... Yeah, I know, it's such a beautiful color. I love that color. As soon as the embargo lifts, I will be able to tell you guys how it drives on Instagram at High Mileage. Yep, it's a 7-speed auto. 7-speed automatic. And no manual transmission is available. I'm really glad you guys are here with me, because when I first got to come to the D-pillar and study this taillight, I love the high belt line and this tail lamp that just really brings the fluidic sculpture design language from the Elantra back. I love the rear styling of the Elantra, and it seems like some of that ethic has really been brought back here. It's a really impressive rear graphic. So they've done a good job, and it's not just the premium trim levels that get this 19-inch wheel that Kyle really likes either. It's they were able to package that on some of the lower trim levels too. It's just a beautiful car. Love that color. Thanks so much for the hearts, guys. Just really quickly, any other questions? Any other outstanding questions that you guys have? I'm gonna walk back over this way. If you do have other questions and we don't get to them in this Periscope, then find me on Instagram. It's at High Mileage. What's up, Matt? I greeted you earlier thinking that you were here and you weren't, but I knew that you were going to show up at some point. I'm about to stop this Periscope. I'm tired. It's time to go, but just wanted to give you guys one last look at the 2016 Tucson. If you have any last questions for me, now's the time. Otherwise, actually, can I get some hearts here? I'm going to screenshot that. Can I get a couple hearts there from you guys? Anybody? Let me screenshot that. Yeah, give me a couple, guys, so I can screenshot it. Okay, cool. How's my video quality? Is video quality any good? Any messages for Hyundai that you want me to screenshot with your hearts? Any messages that you guys have? I will send that to them. Well, thank you guys for being here. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, and thanks for hanging out all week. Watch for the full driving impressions, High Mileage on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Snapchat, and Periscope. Cheers, guys. Thanks for the hearts. I know I always get the best hearts when I can't shut down the app. Self-driving coming in the future. Not with this model, but self-drive as a technology, yes, I think it's undeniable. So, thank you guys for a good event. No worries. That was fun. Thank you. Cool. Oh yeah, we'll see you again. No, it's okay. No, I'm periscoping. It's okay. No, but thank you. We'll see you for dinner. I'm thinking you were saying?
Yes. Yeah,
okay. 6:30. Okay, 6:20. Down here.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'll be there. Hey, thank you. Thanks for the hearts, guys. Appreciate it. I'm going upstairs. It's been a long, fun drive. Thanks for hanging out today. Check out my Snapchat if you haven't yet. Added High Mileage on Snapchat. You'll have a lot of scenes from the drives today, including some little off-road excursions we did. So we'll do that. Okay. See you guys.